Welcome to The Long Dark with Sonky, aka Sarah McMaster, and we are about to get into the Long Haul, which is the, hopefully, the game where I'll be able to show off all of the regions in the game. Hopefully we can make it to all of them. Alright, so let me get into my game. Alright, so what we've done here so far is arrived in this lighthouse where we are currently kind of building this place up as a base. There's a couple of things I hadn't picked up yet. Alright. So far, all we've done is come into this region. This is the Desolation Point region, which we accessed off of Coastal Highway, the previous map. Once again, what we've done so far to get here, we are now embarking on our second month of survival in the wilderness. So, to back up the story once more, plane crashes into the North Canadian wilderness. You can't find any people, or there's no electricity. Don't know what's going on. The wildlife is acting very strange. So your job is to just collect what you can. Which is kind of important to get to for reasons that I would like to cover today. But I'm not going to say what it is yet, just in case we don't make it there, because you never know what this game's going to throw at you. Alrighty. See, no electricity. Okay, so we're relying on this area as our home base because of the wood stove that we have down here and the bed up there. Once again, you kind of need both of those things quite frequently, so it's good to have a place to come back to that has both. We've got a stash of food going on in this cabinet here. And it looks like I've pretty much got everything I need for the time being, other than water. Okay, so I'm just going to go through my inventory and kind of unload some of the stuff I don't need anymore, such as this pair of gloves. We've got plenty of daylight left to explore with, so I'm not too concerned about taking up a little bit of time. Right. Let's head on out and see what we can get into today. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get it back into the chat room. Right. Connection established. Holler if you have any questions or comments. Okay, let's take off. So Desolation Point really is a very pretty little region here. Last time I went to the top of this lighthouse and kind of looked out over this little bay that we're in, and saw that over in this direction there is a wrecked ship that we can walk out on the ice and get to. So I'd really like to go check that out. I like to look down these cliffs because I know that sometimes there's stuff to loot down there. But not today. That's alright. We've got plenty of other stuff to do. I'm taking the path back to the road just because I don't want to, like, slip and fall down one of these embankments or something.
Get away!
Ah, dang it! There we go. He didn't get me too bad. I'm just going to take a couple of painkillers. This is why I carry them in bulk, you know, because it's really easy for something like that to happen. But basically, that's not really a big deal. I was fighting with one of my tools which kind of gives a bonus to hand-to-hand combat with an animal like that. And he left a blood trail. He's going to go bleed out somewhere and die. Hopefully where I can find him, so I can harvest his meat. There he goes. Okay. For some reason I haven't checked this car yet. Let's get in there. Alright. Always check the floorboards and the glove box. Always grab extra flares whenever you can. There we are. Because you'll be able to use those to scare off wolves and not do what I just did and waste ammunition trying to kill one or scare it away. I really should have just pulled out a flare and spooked it off. But that's okay. I've got plenty of ammo. Got several rounds in storage. Several dozen, actually. Here we go. Yay, that replaces what we just had to take. Alright, and the way I like to remind myself that I've already investigated a car is I'll go and put the hood up, just so I can tell at a glance that I don't need to run back over there and check it out. I don't know where that wolf went, but I get the feeling I'll find him eventually. I don't think he'll bother me anymore. Not after that good stabbing I gave him. Okay, so I'm just running past this little road that we followed that up there last time and found a little church that we got to explore. There was a lot of good stuff in there. Pretty waterfall. Oh! Oh yeah. Let's kind of scoot down here and see what this is about. Ooh. Oh, poor Matt. There's really nothing down here, is there? No. Alrighty then. That's just another little discovery point that you can check out to increase your percentage of the map explored. You know, just run down there and run back up. Sometimes there's stuff that you can loot, sometimes not. Well, doesn't all that look interesting? There's a cool building for us to go explore. What's this weird sound I'm hearing?
Best be prepared for anything.
I don't really need that. I do need this, however. Well, hello, Carrie and Snake. I didn't realize it was you guys in chat. Hello. Thank you for watching. This is exciting. Yay! Well, I guess I could use an extra one of those. I kind of don't need any newspaper at this point, so I'm just going to leave it be. It's not really worth picking up at this point. That's the kind of thing that you want to stock up on real early in the game, but we're kind of established to the point that we don't need to make tinder out of that stuff anymore. Alright, I like to really keep an eye out when I'm heading over here because there's a bear that lives in a cave right over there. And he really loves to patrol on this bridge and on that highway right in front. So if you ever are playing this game in this region, keep an eye out for that guy. Because he doesn't like you very much. Oh, good deal. Soda. Cloth is always useful. Alright. Notice that you have to kind of crawl through this abandoned truck to get through. Oh, I left something in there. Whoops. Didn't see that candy bar. That's awesome. Oh, and it looks like I'm getting thirsty. I better drink some sody pop. Might as well throw down on a candy bar while I'm at it. Man, I almost feel like I hear something rustling around out there, but I can't see anything. Like, I hear roaring. Where is that coming from? Maybe I should go in here before I find out firsthand. Okay, well, a little wrecked trailer in here. Let's see what we got. Matches. Now, once again, this is going to be a situation where I kind of overburden myself, grabbing up stuff and taking it back to my lair. But that's okay, because it's not really all that far or all that dangerous of a walk. So it won't matter if I carry about, 7 or 8 extra pounds of stuff. Man, I don't have any lantern fuel, or I would turn a lantern on so y'all could see better. I know it gets pretty dark on the feed. Alright, so that looked like it was it for this little area. Once again, a reminder, you can break down cardboard boxes and shelves like this. Oh, where's my hatchet? Huh. Well, that's unusual. Something happened. Oh, I remember. I accidentally harvested it in my last game. But, that's okay, because I have a contingency plan for that. But anyway, if I had a hatchet on me right now, I could break down that shelf for firewood. I could break down these crates. The knife I have, I could cut up this bedroll if I needed the cloth, which I don't right now, but it's always good to know where you can find it. And also metal shelves. Now that I have a hacksaw, I can break that down into scrap metal, which I've pretty much got plenty of at the moment. I'm always gonna, pick up little bits of it when I see it here and there, but I don't really need to be wasting time breaking anything down for it. So that was it for that little trailer. So this is a really neat area of the map. It's a whale processing facility that's abandoned, clearly. All this, interesting stuff to poke around and look at. Heck yeah, hacksaw! Gotta love having a hacksaw. Alright, once again, all these pallets you can also break down for fuel. Don't really need to, but, it's a thing. And I kind of just like to poke around out here.
This stuff will come in handy.
That's awesome. You'll occasionally find some really great stuff just laying around out here. Outside of the plant. There's also this big weird conglomeration of trailers right here. Let's go ahead and go through that and get that done. check that off the list of things explored. Alright, so good to know there's a bed over here if we need it. It's always good to identify where you can find a bed so that if you get too tired, too cold, you can run in here and take a quick nap and be all better. Yeah, you can also break down like these metal doors, like locker doors and stuff. Not the lockers themselves. Well, maybe you can. Yeah. Cool. Didn't realize that. Yeah, I don't need that. Alright, so far this is pretty successful. I found a whetstone and some interesting stuff. Always check inside all the crates. Isn't this a weird little trailer maze? Guess this was for all the factory workers. Getting dark back here. I carry a bunch of matches on me just in case I need to, you know, quickly light my way without using up lighter fluid and kerosene and all that good stuff. Alright, that looks like it was it for in here. Let's head back outside. Alright, lighter fluid. Always great to have that. And as always, I collect as many like natural ingredients as I can in the event that I run out of medicines, and I'll need to start doing stuff like boiling rose hips for antibiotics and whatnot, and painkiller. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sometimes you can find, like, for instance, this boat, you can find stuff hiding, like, under the seats of the canoes. Like a can of dog food that I can eat. Yay! And a first aid kit. Yep, always need as many bandages as I can get my hands on. You never know when a wolf's gonna run up and start, you know, biting you. Okay. Wasn't much, but it was worth the trip. Oh, crap, now I can't get back up there. Let's try it from this angle. Oh, that looks extra bad. No? Maybe? Maybe? Can I get back up here? You're kidding me. Arg! Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to, like... You know what? There's that boat we were looking at in the last installment. Since we pretty much checked all the outlying areas of that warehouse, let's save that for later. And let's go investigate this thing. Because this is way too tasty of a exploration opportunity to pass up. Ah, now see, I thought I'd heard crows. What is that over there? Oh, it looks like a dead dude. Oh, he had a torch at least. Oh, sorry I'm a little behind at looking at the chat. It's actually, I should have known better because I've played this level an awful lot, and I know that there's really no good way to get back up onto that area up there without pretty much getting back on the highway and looping all the way back through. It's really hard to get back up there. At least from this side. From the other side, I think you can kind of go up under a dock or something. But I really wanted to run over here and take a look at this. This boat wreck. And there's a little interesting island over there that we can take a look at later when we're done checking this thing out. Look at that. Big old hole, not a whore, a hole. Torn in it, sorry. Oh god, I can't talk this morning. Alright, so welcome to the Riken. I wish it was like the Riker, like, yeah, you know where I'm getting. Anyway. Get a torch going, oh, there's a dead guy that we can loot. I don't think I need this per se right now, but I'm gonna grab it as a backup. Hey, check it out! Ah, there's a fish.
I'll take it.
Yeah, sometimes around bodies of water like this, you'll just find a fish just chilling, you know, frozen. It's a good opportunity to get some food that you don't have to work for. Okay, so it looks like we got some crates that we can break down in here. Lots of scrap metal, which is going to be good. Oops. Yeah, okay. You're real intimidating, lady, with your weird yelling. Oh, check it out. Let's see if this has any... Ah, this has got fuel in it. Let's put out that torch and, dang it. Come on. Whatever. I'm just gonna let that burn out right there because I don't care anymore at this point. There we go. This is much better anyhow. Always check under stuff. You never know what you're gonna find. They like to tuck bullets under little hard to reach corners and stuff like that. You'll notice that ever since I got into this particular level, I've been grabbing up all the scrap metal I can possibly find. And there's a reason for that. There we go. Because right here in this next room, we have the boat's boiler. So we can start a fire in this furnace, okay? Which I'm not going to do just now. But notice that over top of it, there's a forge. Okay, this is very important. I'm going to kind of step over here and drop all of the metal I'm carrying and get rid of a significant amount of weight. Because I'll need those here later on down the road. Now, if you're current with watching the previous installments, you'll also notice that on the way here, I picked up an awful lot of coal.
Okay.
In the coal mine / cave that connects this zone to the one we came from. So what I'm gonna do is yep, plenty of coal over here. Not enough, not as much as I need, but there's plenty so far. That's a good start. Okay. So I'm gonna finish exploring this boat, and then what I'm gonna do is head back to the lighthouse, take a quick rest, and then we're gonna go back to the cave that we came from and collect as much of the stuff that we dropped as is feasible. Hopefully a lot of coal. And let me explain why real quick before I run out of lighter fluid. Or lantern fuel. You can take scrap metal, you can stick it in this forge once you get your fire hot enough by using coal to boost the burn heat. You actually can forge your scrap metal into a variety of things. Not a big variety, 3 different things. You can make arrowheads, which is going to prove to be completely valuable. Ah, my headphones keep cutting out. Anyway, having arrows and arrowheads in order to make arrows in this game is going to be so valuable once you finally get to a point where you've used up all the ammo that you have found in the game. If you are fortunate enough to live long enough to make that necessary, it is super, super important to plan for that eventuality and get as much arrowheads and arrows made as you possibly can before that happens. Okay, hopefully my headphones will stop cutting out now. I just plugged them in. So, or not. Okay, so that's the goal, is to gather up as much scrap metal and as much coal as we can find and drag it back here. But wait, won't you need a workbench, you might ask? Yes, we will. Where is there one? Well, not here, on this boat, and not at the lighthouse, which we've already investigated. So, I guess we'll have to check out that warehouse building and see if there's one there. I'm not gonna bother with that. Nor that. Alright, notice I'm really exhausted at this point. My stamina bar is red. I can't run anymore. I'm going to, once I'm done checking out this little galley, picking up all the sardines, I'm gonna run in here and take a quick nap. Luckily, there's one bed that's suitable for that. So there's about 4 hours of daylight left. I'm really pooped at this point, so why don't I eat and drink something and take a good long rest? That's probably not going to do much for me, actually. Not as much as I wanted, but it's not bad. Once again, I always dispose of the food stuff that is going bad the quickest. Hey, Airsoft Patch, welcome back. Alright, I'm just about to lay down for a quick 6-hour nap here. Hey, anytime. Thank you for the follow and for tuning in today. Glad you could come take a look. Okay, I'm gonna turn this lamp back on, head back down to that. I kind of forgot for a moment in the excitement of coming over here that I didn't have much water on me. Well, no water on me. I didn't have much soda on me either. Gonna go ahead and put that out so as not to waste the fuel, and click on the furnace, which I can go ahead and start, start a fire with what I've got. I've only got some sticks, but that's about enough for me to get, let's call it a liter and a half of water. That'll get us through until we get back to the lighthouse. Perfect. Get that light back on. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's some wood laying around in here most of the time, so if you need to make a fire on the fly, you can absolutely do that easily. Yeah, notice that I left a crowbar, a pry bar, over there. I'm not going to carry that around with me. I've already got plenty of backups that I'm reserving, for when the one I'm carrying breaks. Alright, so we've got about 7 hours of darkness left. I'm going to go ahead and sleep until morning time, which ought to put me back in good condition. Oops. we didn't check out here on the deck, so let's go do that. Yep, so there's what the crows were hollering about. There's a dead guy over here. Why do all these dead guys look the same? Are they trying to make a statement about Canadians? That's rude. Alright. Always check over here, make sure nothing rolled down here. We can also climb up into the little control room up here. And turn the light on since it's kind of dim in here. Alright, so we got another pry bar, which is in really crappy shape. I don't want that. Oh, might as well. I don't need that. And, alright. I guess that was it. Here we go. So that was our exploration of the Riken. Phew, pardon me. That snuck up on me. And I'm just going to jump down here. And start heading back for the lighthouse. Actually, let's eat something first. Sorry about that. Okay, let's actually take a quick little run over here. Notice there's crows circling on the backside of this little island, so that I wanted to run over here, see what kind of trouble I could get into. Alright, so normally where you see these like little stubby, low-hanging branch trees, you can normally find these lichens. Notice that we've unlocked one more location on the map towards my map completion. Alright, now I've got enough for some more of those extra good bandages. I don't think there's anything over there, but definitely something going on over here. Alright, so we've... Oh, check it out. Oh, I hear a deer running. I was like, what the heck is that sound for a second there? Alright, so, got a deer we can harvest over here. It's got enough meat. I mean, why not? So I'm gonna go ahead and use the hacksaw on that because it is frozen, and then use the knife to skin and gut the deer because that will take less time. Alright, successfully harvested deer. We'll have a little extra food when we get back to the homestead. And here's, this must be the poor guy that killed the deer. Always check for the crow feathers. I think I've already got one of those drying out somewhere. But I'm going to go ahead... Oh, shoot. No, I need a hatchet. I was going to say I'd go ahead and take another just for giggles. But this is good to remember that this is a place where you can find maple saplings because they're very few and far between and very necessary if you have a bow or if you're needing to make a bow because you'll need those to repair. an existing bow. Okay, well, I see the lighthouse over there in the fog, so let's kind of head off in that direction. Once again, we're going to have to climb back up to the highway area and go across these little islands out here that connect to get back to the lighthouse. Hacksaw surprisingly does not work for cutting down stuff. Like, I don't understand why. You would think it would. I don't even know if you can harvest firewood with it. I'll have to test that here in a moment. Yeah, that definitely seems like it's a bug. Or, I mean, or I guess, I don't know, maybe they did it intentionally just so you're not carrying two types of tool that do the same thing. I don't know. There's a lot of, the design of this game forces a lot of decisions on you at all times. You know, the weather, the wildlife conditions, you know, your personal stamina. There's a lot of different factors that make you make kind of complicated and far-reaching decisions. And one of those things is having tools that are pretty specialized and can be used in different ways, though. Like, your knife can be used to fight off a wolf, and you can use it to carve, you know, harvest meat, but it's not as efficient as, say, your axe when the meat is frozen. Then you have the hacksaw, which can break down metal, whereas the hatchet can't. You know, and you're forced with making the decision to either carry all of your tools at all times, which is something that I'm guilty of a lot, or you decide what you leave behind at your home base, and, you know, if you want to lighten yourself up for more gathering and exploration, and just general speed. So there's really a lot of decision making, and I guess it all comes down to your play style. I'm one of those weird people that I'm, like, every game I'm playing where there's a weight limit to what you carry, I'm constantly overburdened and having to deal with extra inventory, and for some reason that's just absolutely my happy place. I don't know why or what's so satisfying about that, but there you go. Alright, so I'm going to stash a couple of these extra flares I have in here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a bunch of matches that I don't need to be carrying. Actually, I'm going to keep the matches with the least in the book. And it looks like I could probably stand to repair a couple of things. Go ahead and sharpen that knife with my whetstone real quick. I don't have tools on me. Do I need them? Let me see if I can fix that can opener real quick. Because that's something that if you get trapped without a can opener, like, it's the most... Oh, I can. I don't need tools. That's awesome. It's the most efficient way to open, of course, canned food, and you run the risk if you use, like, a knife or a rock or your hatchet to bash it open, you run the risk of losing a lot of the food and a lot of the calorie content. So, you really don't want to get caught without your can opener being in good condition. Let me go ahead and sharpen this guy up real quick. And by real quick, I mean over quite a while, because sharpening is a slow process, at least at my current skill level. Yep, I'm a total pack rat. Some gaming habits die really hard. I just can't help it. That's why Skyrim, when it came out, was completely my jam, because you had a house that you could just store all the stuff in. It was so great. That means I could get all the stuff. Okay, so this particular region that I'm in right now is Desolation Point. It connects to an area called, oh gosh, I can't remember what the little in-between zone is. I think it's Crumbling Highway, but I'll have to come back to that. So in this game, they've stuck in little sub-zones that connect the major zones, which I think is a really neat way of, bridging the maps like that. So it really the only place that connects to Desolation Point, as far as I know so far, is the Coastal Highway region, which is probably the most straightforward. Well, yeah, it is. It's like the most straightforward, easy zone to get to from Mystery Lake, which I think is kind of the, intended to be the starting point. At least I think so. That ought to do. I'm not going to bother on doing that one more time. Alright, real quick, I'm going to grab some firewood. There we go. And, go ahead and cook the meat that I have on me. It's not much, but I do want to cook it before it goes bad. Let's go ahead and throw it down on the trout. And this little hunk of venison. And everything else is good. I think I don't really have much. Yeah, I don't have enough time to really melt any snow or anything, but that's okay. I think I've got some stuff in storage in here that I can use. Yeah, I've got plenty of soda. So, as usual, I'm going to put up all the things that will keep for a long time and are in good condition. Man, I'm falling all over my words today. There we go. Alright, so now I've got a really nice food store built up. And I'm going to hang on to the things. For one thing, these are two really light items that come in handy an awful lot, so I'm going to hang on to them. Going to eat this before it goes bad, and I'm going to carry these with me because I know they will deteriorate quickly, and I don't want them to go bad before I get back to it. Alright. So I got my stuff in storage. Gonna go ahead and eat that candy bar. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and eat everything I've got. Jeez, didn't realize how hungry I was. Alright, now we're pretty decent. Ah, heck with it. I'm gonna throw another log on the fire and go ahead and do up some drinking water. Gonna go ahead and do 2.5 liters this time. Alright. Cool. Alright, I've still got firewood for later if I need it. It's starting to get a little dusty out, so I'm going to go ahead and go through my inventory, store a bunch of stuff in here, and then hit the hay, I think. Let's see. I don't think I did as much of this as I wanted to at first. Oh yeah, and I've got that deer skin. We'll lay that down in here to cure. And the rest of that's okay to have. Let's take a look at the clothing situation real quick. Everything's in pretty good shape. Just gonna go ahead and stuff the extra clothing I'm carrying in a drawer, just in case I need it. Alright, I'm good. Oh! Wrong button. There we go. I didn't realize there was a jerry can sitting right there. That's awesome. Alright, so we got plenty of kerosene in that thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the table over here so I don't lose track of it again. That's funny. Alright. And I'll just head on up here and take a breather. Gonna do about 6 hours at first. wake up, have a drink, and then go back to sleep again so I don't wake up in bad condition due to being dehydrated. Then I'll go grab something out of that cabinet to eat. And then we'll set off on a grand adventure. Alright. Can't see a thing in here. Okay. So come on back down here. Get some breakfast. Grab one of those. Let's see what else I can take. This is about to start going bad. This is about to start going bad. And this is about to start going bad. Everything else will keep well enough until I come back for it. Alright, so we'll dry that out for crafting later on. And let me turn this off and get outside. There we go. Got a little fog, but that's alright. Okay, let me go ahead and equip a flare, so I don't have to waste any ammo scaring off wildlife, like this jerk. That's right. Get out of here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. What I'm gonna do now is run back. Oh, first I'm gonna eat, because I forgot to do that. But I'm gonna run... Sorry about that. I'm gonna run back to the cave that we ran through to access this area, because I left a big pile of really important stuff sitting right inside the exit of the cave. So we're gonna go grab up some of that stuff. I think I can get there from up here. Yeah, okay. So in order to get back to that cave, I'm gonna take a right on this little side road here. Notice I've already gone through that truck, so I don't have to waste time revisiting it. Alright. This little path goes up towards where the church is, and this path up here goes toward the cave that got us here. So we're just gonna run on through this little clearing. Of course, grab up all the lichens you can find on the way. Alright, I thought I saw some over here too. Oh, real quick, let me look at this. Nope. Yeah, look, I can't even break down firewood with a hacksaw for some reason. I can only do it with a hatchet. You'd think that in dire circumstances like this, you would be able to make it work, but, you know, whatever, game mechanics. I get it. there's one more tree full of lichens over here. Again, we are collecting these because if we combine them with a bandage, it'll become like an antibiotic bandage. So it won't become infected, the wound that you have. Pretty much the purpose of that is to prevent you from having to carry around hydrogen peroxide and stuff like that to clean your wounds with. Just frees up some space in your inventory. Alright. Yeah, those things are just so loud. Alright, so here, you might recall that on the way here, I was carrying a whole bunch of stuff. I found a whole bunch of coal down in this mine here. And I just kind of dropped it all right here for the express purpose of coming back and picking it up like this. Let me look in here real quick. Okay. Just looking to see if I'd left a hatchet in there or something. So yeah, I was curing some gut, I was curing some deer hide and some birch. It's not done yet, so I'm going to leave it there, but I am going to grab up all of this coal, which is going to overburden me, but I don't care. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna go back the way I came and make a right at that like truck trailer that was sitting over here. I'm gonna make a right, go up the hill, and see what I can find up there. Because I'm not as familiar with this map as I am some of the others, so I don't remember, honestly, if I'm thinking of the right thing being up here. I hear crows. Oh. Can you post the lichens on Facebook? I don't know. Never tried. That was cool. I wonder if you can like the lichens on Facebook. Ah, there's what the crows were hollering about. There's a deer over here. Awesome. That's not really enough meat to make it worth my time. So I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna get the hide off of this guy this time. I don't really need as much gut as I've collected so far. But deer skins are always gonna come in handy. Oh, good, good. This did bring me to the right place. Okay. Let me grab a couple. See, there's the church, and the path that leads up to the mine. But if you'll notice, after I'm done harvesting these mushrooms like a obsessive person. Alright. Once again, I get those because they're medicinal and they will come in handy when I run out of medicine. Alright, down here, check it out. There's another mine. Now, I think I ran up to the entrance of this last time and took a look in here, but I don't think we explored it. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Because I've kind of got a little plan, itinerary planned out. Let me go ahead and get that turned on so we can actually see what we're doing in here. Grab up that scrap metal because I want to use it soon.
This'll come in handy.
Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. We'll save that for later. Definitely grab up the food, though, because I really need that right now. Alright, and once again, we're in a coal mine, so let's keep an eye on the ground. Grab up as much of this stuff as we can possibly carry. I'm not saying comfortably carry either. I'm gonna grab as much of it as I can. That's some firewood if we ever needed it. Let's just see where this takes us. Alright. Anywhere you find storage, there's always good stuff. I don't really need that. I do need some peanut butter, though. That's awesome. Look at that. That's gonna be perfect emergency backup food.
I think I can use this.
That'll get eaten right away. Alright. Lots of coal in here. And I think that was it for that room. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh. Some blocked passages. Heck yeah, extra flares. Whoops. Woo! Alright. Let's turn off this lamp. And, let's see where we come out on the other side. Oh! Check it out! We're right across from that whale processing plant. Alright, let me take a quick look around. Oh, there's some lichens up there, but I don't feel like climbing up and getting them. Take a real quick cursory glance around, make sure there's not a bear running up to give me the business. Yep, there he is. You see him way over there? Yeah, I'm not going to fool with him just yet. But I will. Believe me, I will. Because I cannot pass up the opportunity to gather a second bear hide. With 2 bear hides, you can make an item that is very, very, very valuable to have in this game. Alright, so we've already been through all this stuff. Yeah, I went through this. Forgot to do that, though. Yeah, there's... See that wolf up ahead? There's a lot of wolves that hang out around this place. So if you're ever over here in your game, just keep an eye out. There's bears and wolves and just all kinds of nasty. Alright, so once I get in here, I'm gonna look for a place to rest. Crawl through here again. Alright. Gonna try to avoid Mr. Wolf over there. If I can. Not really in a position where I can outrun him. I can certainly outgun him, though. Alright. Jump in there real quick before he starts chewing on my behind. Alright, so let's check out the whale processing warehouse building thing, whatever this is. Get a light going. This is about to run out of fuel, but I don't really care all that much. Yup. Heck yeah.
Best be prepared for anything.
One more locker. Yay. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Oh. Okay, so we've got a little office in here. Let's go through this desk first, see if there's anything good. Yeah, there is. Ooh, let's crawl out here. Alright, so this is the warehouse itself. I guess we're on the second floor right now. Let's continue checking out the second floor, and then we'll go down there and look around. Alright. I think since there's a bed right there, I'm gonna go ahead and utilize that while I'm here, since I'm starting to
Probably
get a little
useful.
too exhausted for my own good. Alright, good stuff. It looks like there's another room over here, so let's go check that out. Yeah. Oh, check it out, there's an actual bed. I'll use that. Just want to see if there's anything else in here real quick. Nope. Good to have. A bunch of crushed up cans. Oh, looks like there's something hiding back here. Oh, it's a hunting rifle! Sweet! I'm gonna put this over here on a table. I don't really need it, but it's good to know that there's a backup one out here if anything ever happens to mine. If you've been watching since the beginning of this series, God, my audio keeps cutting out. Sorry about that. If you've been watching since the beginning of the series, you'll notice that when I got into an altercation with a bear a couple of sessions ago, the bear actually knocked the rifle out of my hands. And I didn't realize it at the time, so I kind of left it where it was and didn't pick it up before I fled the scene, which actually kind of sucked. It would have sucked if I hadn't been, you know, a place that I knew already. If I'd been, like, out in the wilderness, you know, and had to run for shelter and then couldn't find my way back, oh, I'd have been screwed. So, in case that happens, it's good to know where there's backup, weapons. Alright, getting some eating and drinking done before I go to bed because I'm fully exhausted now. Plus, I have no more light to play with. So, let's go ahead and sleep for 10 hours. That shouldn't do us too much harm. Alright. So far, so good. Go ahead and get a drink. Chomp up this granola bar. Alright. Still really dark in here. I don't want to waste a flare, so I'm just going to light a couple of matches to see my way around. I don't really think there's much left in this room to look at. Just some empty cans. Old mattresses. Okay. So if we go in here, once again, there's some planks right here. You can break it down for firewood if you want to. Alright, and we go down these stairs. Here's the first floor of the warehouse. Now, this is kind of a back room of the warehouse. And check it out! Look what it is! A workbench. Always check that drawer first in case there's any good stuff lurking. Okay, so... Oh, what's this? Yay! And a whetstone. Very good. Alright, so there's our workbench for the zone. I believe this is the only one. So we'll keep in mind that that's here. Oh, and look, a fire barrel. Let's go ahead and stoke up a fire while we're in here. Gonna go ahead and use that accelerant that I found. My fire starting skill is finally at 100, which is awesome. Alright, let me get a little bit of water boiled. Oof. Do I have anything else to throw? Might as well. There we go. Alright. The main reason I did that was so I could take a torch out of here, so we can see our way around. Longer than a match will last. Okay, so this is once again like a little workroom. And there, my friends, is something very important that we're going to need. As a matter of fact, I was going to just pick it up and put it down somewhere. I am going to hang on to that for now. It's really heavy, but it's really worth it. And here's an extra hacksaw. I just want to kind of get a look at it. It's in pretty good shape. I might come back and grab that at a later date. But don't forget, you want to check every nook and cranny of every room you find, because like something like this could happen. There's a safe over here. Now remember, the way to do this is we go real slow and listen for a click. And that's when we know we've arrived at our first number. There we go. So it's 30. Shoot. Alright, 30, maybe 7. Okay, and let's be real careful this time. Oh, come on, any day now. 45, alright. Well, that was underwhelming. Oh well. At least there was useful stuff. I'm getting a little hungry. Let me go. Oops. Let me go ahead and eat something real quick. Just have crackers. A little bit of water, because crackers will make you thirstier if you don't do something about it. I realize this is just a boatload of weight to be carrying right now. That's alright. I kind of want to go through this warehouse a little slowly, because there's an awful lot to see and an awful lot to pick up in here, and I want to show you guys that. Alright, so this place has clearly been abandoned for a while. It kind of looks like it's fallen apart. I'll check it out! Now that I picked up that hammer, I can use it to break down the boxes and stuff that previously would have required a hatchet. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, my torch went out, but that's alright. There's plenty of wood here that I can make another with. This is why I like to break down stuff in here, because oftentimes you will find things hiding behind these crates, like ammo, which is always necessary, and more food and stuff. So this is just a really cool building to be able to, you know, go through and check out and grab a bunch of cool things from. Alright, let me run back in here real quick. Go back to that fire barrel and start another fire so I can get a yet another torch going. Where are you, Barrel? There you are. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna drop my my firewood here. Just so that there's, you know, some stuff nearby. And I'm gonna come over near this workbench and drop the deer. There we go. And now I'll take a torch. Okay. Yeah, since I'll be coming back over here... Where'd it go? Well, that's weird. I dropped a deer hide and it freaking disappeared. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Whew, that was weird. Alright. Let's do a little more exploring out here. Let's go this way. Yep, always check the corners. There's some firewood over here. I don't know that I need that right now, but good to know. Oh, I wonder how you get back there. I wonder if you have to break down that metal shelf. And let's just see. Come on, where are you? There we go. Let's just break this down and see if I can reach that little box back there. I've never tried that before. Light the torch back up. Ah, I still can't reach it. That's aggravating. How do you get there? Maybe you have to break this down. Let's eat something before I starve myself to death trying to get to a box of stuff that might not even have anything in it. Like I said, some habits die hard. You know, I don't actually know if you can use... Oh, there we go. If we can use that hammer against wolves. I don't know if that's one of the options for a tool to use in a fight, but if it is, that's awesome. I would... Just taking wolves out with sledgehammers just sounds like a fun time. There we go. Now this is the kind of thing that we're trying to make over there in that shipwreck. So it's good that you can see what that is, what we're trying to go for here. Anything over here? No. Let's keep going. I don't think there's anything back there. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. Some more firewood if we need it. Bunch of big old tanks and stuff. Oh, another flare. Yeah, look at that. There's a pry bar over here. I can't reach it for some reason. That's so weird. Alright, let me see if I can go around the other side. buggy shadowing effect going on here. Okay, so there's some scrap leather. Don't really need that right now.
I'll take it.
Nope. It's in crappy condition. I don't need that at all. Not willing to carry that much weight for no reason. Alright, I think I'm almost done checking out everything on the ground floor here. Some firewood. Eventually, if we need to, we'll carry that over to that, the barrel in the other room, but we don't really need to do that just yet. See what I've got on me. I'm walking real slow. It's all the coal I know is really heavy. I don't really have all that much extra stuff. Alright, I'm gonna head on back upstairs here, take another sleep in the bed up here. In one of the beds up here. At least. Yeah, it's gonna be dark soon. Alright. Yeah, was that all I had to eat? Yeah, well, I'll survive until the morning. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, you know what? There was something else in here I wanted to show. Okay. Remember when we went out here on this little ledge? Do I have anything to refuel that? I didn't bring that jerry can with me, did I? Yeah, I can't. Bummer. I don't want to use it. Yeah, the flares are just so valuable and so very loud. But anyway, alright, so if I kind of duck under there from that little catwalk, I can come up on top of this little tin roof area. And I don't know if you can see it yet. But there's a dead guy up here. Yeah, and we'll take his torch. And his matches and his candy. Well, at least he had candy. Rest in peace, candy guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump back down there or anything, because, realistically, that's not something you can do in this game. This isn't Super Mario Brothers. Alright. Yep, you just need to duck, past that snowdrift over there. That's just a little, you know, little fun something. Alright, let me put this back out. 3 hours of daylight left? Jeez. I quit my gun and I'm gonna head on outside because I was pretty sure running in here on the way I saw something down here that looked interesting. Nah. Okay. Nope. Eh. Oh, heck yeah. I thought I saw like a rifle round laying around out here somewhere. Maybe I was just seeing things. Well, I guess I was hallucinating. Alright. Well, anyway, let's go take a look at the front side of the plant here. Just for the sake of being thorough. Because there's really nothing much to find over here. There's a little dock that I assume they used to haul whales up on. Barbaric place, this. I don't like it. But, yeah, there's really nothing over here to get into, so it's kind of a waste of a trip. Alright, so let's get our slow mosey on over to the back to the Riken. And I'm just gonna drop all of the metal and all of the coal that I'm carrying, and I'm gonna leave it in that little room. And probably go hunting. Because I'm at the point where I've got plenty of ammo, but, you know, I want to keep that food that I have in storage for a specific purpose. So once I've dropped everything and I'm in a position where I can kind of run and maneuver, I'll go wolf and or bear hunting. And we'll check out a little bit more of the more of this map before we get too entrenched in doing our blacksmithing in here. We'll save that for when we're about to leave the zone, go back to where we came from, and then head to a different zone. Because that is the plan. I guess it is better than clubbing seals. I mean, most things are better than clubbing seals. But whale hunting is kind of grody, too. So you meant, like, beating up seals, not like seals in a nightclub going, "Ns, ns, ns." Okay. Check. Oh, yeah! Oh yeah, I was definitely planning on heading to that cave next after we come in here and drop off our stuff. Alright. Let's drop all that right there. Drop all the coal over here, just for the sake of having it all in one place, because, you know, I'm particular like that. There we go. Alright, so now we are fully, well, we're still encumbered. What's going on here? What am I carrying that's extra? Oh, probably all this business. Oh. Yep, plenty of things there I don't need. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this, because I really don't need any antiseptic on me. I've got plenty of, antiseptic bandages in my inventory already, and, I really don't need to go out of my way to create any more. Oh, alright. Let's hit it. Now that I'm carrying a reasonable enough amount of stuff. I always hit the wrong button to try to turn off or, you know, extinguish the torch. Alright. So I kind of want to run back this way. Back to the warehouse. it's getting dark. Maybe I'll need to run into one of the trailers and just bed down for the night. We're up to day 64. Once again, one of the ways that you can, you know, and it's a pretty legit thing to do too, to kind of pad your survival time, you know, get a whole bunch of days in, is do what I've done, like back at the gas station in the previous zone that we've been using as a home base. Prime example right there. That place, I've got so much food in storage. You know what? Let me eat. Do I have anything to eat? Yeah, let me eat this real quick and then we'll nap. But I have so much food in storage in that place that I could conceivably just like pick up a whole bunch of food, stand next to the bed, and sleep like. And I've gone through, you know, most of the food. It's just a really efficient way to kind of pad your survival time. I'm gonna sleep for 8 hours. That's not gonna be enough to see me through to daybreak, but close enough. I'm gonna be pretty hungry when I wake up. In 4 hours. Alright, so yes, I'm very hungry, I realize. Let's head on out the trailer. I was kind of hoping there'd be a wolf over here somewhere, wanting to step to me, so as I could shoot him. I don't see anything yet. Yeah, there's really nothing of interest over here. Alright. Oh, I hear him now. Where's he coming from? Ah, there we go. I'm gonna run out here so I can get a clearer shot at him. We're fixing to have us some wolf for breakfast. Or, yeah, breakfast. If, well, maybe not. I don't know where he went. Okay, well, never mind. Maybe if he comes back and tries to step to me, I'll be able to get him. Oh, wow! I've never seen this before. That's kind of cool. Would have been cooler if it had some food in it, though. Alright. I keep hearing all the creaking metal over there, and it almost sounds like a wolf growling. That's such a cool effect. God, this game has great sound. See ya. See what he's running from? Yep. Our friend Mr. Bear over here. Alright. Here's the new plan. If I can manage to kill him, I will have more food than I will know what to do with. So that's kind of the goal. We're gonna try to kill this bear. However, this could go badly. So I'm gonna try to figure out a really good. Oh, jeez. Okay, he sees me. Gonna try to figure out a way to find a place that I could hide if he really decides to start trucking after me, which may happen if I don't kill him with one headshot. So, man, sometimes he goes all the way down you know, to the processing plant, and I can actually hide in a car or something while battling him, but I don't think that's going to happen this time unless I can manage to kite him back there without dying. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Except for, it's just a bear. Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Ah! Of course! I should have just shot him. Dang it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Once again, we'll see if we can survive this. It's pretty doable at this point. I should have just shot him when I had a chance, but I was trying to be overly cautious. It probably would have resulted in the same thing anyway, because there was no way I could have gotten away from him. Alright, so basically what I'm doing now is I'm going to hightail to the nearest place that I can lay down and rest, which will probably be a car up here on the highway. Oh god, but I'm starving too. Oh, this really might be it, folks. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Oh, and he knocked the gun out of my hand. Oh, crap. Crap, crap. Crap, crap, crap. Alright. Whew. If there wasn't a wolf out there right now, I'd be able to kind of save myself, but as it is... Where is... Crap! Go away! Oh, this sucks. If I can run into that building, I'll be able to make it. If he just goes far enough away that I can run. Alright, there we go. Let's... Damn it. Oh, I wish I had my gun. Okay, running. Oh, God. I'm so scared. Okay, there's no food left in this warehouse that I know of, but there is something that will at least give me enough calories in... Oh, there's... Yeah, I'm not gonna fool with that right now. My god, what am I doing? Okay. Gonna go straight to that fire barrel down here. And... Jesus! Alright, Hurry, 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 hurry! Alright, it's gonna be herbal tea. We're gonna cook up some herbal tea. Several cups of it, in fact. As many as we can while this fire's still burning. Without dying, of course. Yeah, if I sleep for an hour right now, since I'm starving, instead of recovering, I'll just get worse until I die in my sleep. So this is why I just ran in here and made 3 cups of tea. They're each worth 100 calories, and that is going to be enough for me to nap for about an hour or so. Let me just look. Let me look at my bedroll. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna sleep for 3 hours. And that ought to improve the condition just enough to where we're not dying anymore, and then I can actually get back on my feet. Okay. Whew, that was close. Alright, I'm gonna get another fire going and make some more tea, so I don't starve to death while I'm out. But I think I'm gonna go kill that frickin' bear. At least I'm gonna go back and find my frickin' gun. Alright, this is gonna take a second. Woo, buddy. Alright, well that was an exciting little, excursion, wasn't it? Whew. Alright, let's... Dang it, there we go. And now... Actually... I'm gonna make coffee now, why not? Oh. Well, I need to melt up some water first. But then I'm gonna make, like, a couple of cups of coffee. Drink those. Those are gonna give me a boost to my, my warmth level and my level of wakefulness, which will be helpful, because I will probably be running. But I need to run out there and pick up that gun before anything happens. Alright. Aw, you gotta be kidding me. Well, jeez. Okay. Let's run, grab the gun back, and then run as fast as we can back to the lighthouse and just recover. That was an ill-advised bear attack. Or bear encounter, I should say, because I kind of ran up in his business. Oh, I hope I can find where I was. Trying to retrace my footsteps here, but I can't really see my footsteps anymore. Alright, I'm pretty sure I was kind of standing out here in the road. I hope. Well, I was pretty sure I was over here somewhere. Well, at least I can scare something off if it comes at me. Ah! Yes! Thank God. Okay, now let's run, run, run. Well, as fast as I can right now, at least. what sucks about this right now is that if, like, a wolf starts coming at me, the storm is so loud and so visually impairing that I'm not going to be able to see or hear it running up on me. So I'm just kind of crossing my fingers and hope that I don't get ate up by a wolf again. I never did find that first wolf that I stabbed in this zone. Maybe he'll show back up one day. Alright, almost there. I think we got this one in the bag, y'all. Now I fully realize that I left an extra rifle back there in the warehouse. But the reason I wanted to run back and grab this one is because it's loaded fully. And I did not want to let all that ammo go to waste. And we made it. Oh my god, that was intense. Okay, let's grab something to eat. I have never been fortunate enough to see a wolf standing still. Usually, every time I see them, they're running in my direction, like getting ready to chew on my flesh. So, that's kind of a lucky break if you actually saw a wolf just chilling out in a snowstorm. Hopefully he didn't, like, come after you or anything. Alright, let's snarf up as much of this food as we can. Yay. Bit more water in me, and then I think I'm good to hit the hay for an indefinite amount of time until I'm all better. Alright. Do the old routine, get up, drink something, and go back to sleep until daylight. Yeah, give it another 8 hours. Whew, and I'm still only about 70% right now. Golly. Bear really, really showed me who was boss, didn't he? Run down here, grab some more food. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna take all of this. And for the time being, I'm going to leave this and that. Actually, maybe not that. But definitely some of my heavier stuff that I don't really need at this point. My storm lantern that's out of fuel, and the extra flares I have. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm just gonna leave in, you know, of course, a little extra stuff. Now I realize now I'm like branching out into 2 containers full of stuff, but that's okay. I'll remember to grab all this before we leave the zone. But that lightened me up a little bit so I can run. If I manage to shoot anything, I'll be able to grab meat and be able to travel with it instead of, you know, moving at a snail's pace. And the weather is most certainly better this morning, thank goodness. Okay. Whew! That was fun times, was it not? Alright. Alright. What do I want to do now? Let's go back to where the bear was. What the heck? At least now we're better prepared. This is a relatively small map, but it does require a lot of running back and forth sometimes. Especially if you're in the process of actually trying to make arrowheads. There's a lot to do. Let me see if I can get this guy to rush me. Yay! Alright. I didn't bring my knife, so... shit. Oh well, that's alright. I'm just gonna... I don't need that. I do need his hide, though. And his meat. Delicious, delicious wolf meat. Because apparently I'm starving! Let's make a little detour up here real quick. Because up here on this poor little church on the hill that's all in rickety shape, it has a dead guy in it. Shoot! Hey! I heard him coming and I didn't get my gun out in time. Dang it. Ah. Jeez. Come back. I want you to join your friend in wolf hell. Ah. Aggravating. Anyway, moving on. There's a fire barrel in here. And remember, I left some firewood last time, just in case this particular situation happened, which it did. So we can cook up the wolf meat that we brought, or just harvested, brought up here. And that'll take care of that hunger for a little while. That is until we can get our hands on some bear meat, which I fully want to have happen now. Because, you know, revenge. Alright, let's get cooking. Oh, that wasn't worth it, but oh well. Alright, now we're in relatively good condition. I should probably... how much time? 29 minutes? Yeah, let me go ahead and lay down. Oh shoot, I left my bedroll somewhere too. Good thing I left this one here, haha. See, always pays to plan ahead. Especially for the eventuality of forgetting something, like I do all the time. It's a wonder I've lived this long. Both in this game and in real life. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty decent. not in the best condition, but I'm not gonna, you know, fall over dead at any point, so that helps. Where are you? Did you run away? Oh, he did run away. No, come back. Let's be friends. No, or not. Don't really care at this point anyway. Oh, there's something down there that I didn't notice before. Can't really see over this railing. What is that? Well, I'll check it out on the way back. I have no idea. I don't feel like sliding down there right now and having to take the time to climb all the way back up. Oh, there's a wolf over there. At least I saw him before he saw me. If you didn't see it, it was like dead ahead of where I'm at right now. I'm kind of crossing the road. Sometimes if you're really lucky, a car randomly shows up kind of in this area, you know, an abandoned car, and you can just jump in there and hide, you know, if the bear gets too close to you. I was not so fortunate this time. We meet again. This time I shoot you in the face. If I can get my mouse to stop jerking around. Oh my god, this is so nerve-wracking. Alright, here goes. Hello, how you like me now? Oh, I bet you don't. Yes! Oh! Oh! Victory dance on the bear! Victory dance! Suck it, bear. Alright. Now look at that. Look at how much meat he has on him. Oh, that just made my day. Oh, I'm so happy. That was satisfying. Alright. I'm gonna leave his meat there and get it on the way back. Oh, that was so awesome. Yeah! Took him down. Alright. Awesome. I'm not gonna... I never bother with shooting rabbits because, you know, that's valuable ammo on something I could trap. Alright. Aw, that poor fella. Let's go check out this car over here, and then, if we go down into this little river, and, right down there, in the middle of the screen, is a cave, that presumably the bear lived in, up until its untimely death. Ha ha. And, lots of times there's cool stuff you can find in caves. So we're gonna go do that. Alright, I'm getting a little tired, and, my warmth is going up since I'm in a car. I'm gonna go ahead and eat and drink and take a little nap. Well, yeah, I guess. It's getting dark, but, you know, I have a torch, I think. If I don't have the torch on me anymore, I can just, you know, feel my way down there. It's no big deal. But I definitely need to get a sleep in before I head down there. Guess I could roll up the bedroll and sleep in the cave. I don't know. Yeah, let's do that instead. I'd get probably the same warmth bonus from sleeping in the cave as I would sleeping in a car. Alright, so I'm just gonna carefully scoot down the embankment here so as not to break any limbs. And see what this dead guy's got. Oh, he's got some painkillers. I definitely want those. And these. And whatever he's got on him. Alright, which is nothing. Thanks a lot, dead guy. I'll get those roses on the way out, too. Rose hips. Okay, so right in here, right before the waterfall, is a cave. Yay! We made it! Hooray! Alright. Let me give you guys probably my best advice on, oh cool, there's a deer. On shooting something that's charging you, like a bear or a wolf. Run backwards. Run backwards and try to focus on, you know, they like to zigzag at the last moment, especially wolves will try to do this little jog and come at you from the side. If you're just run backwards and right before they get close enough to you to try to do that little jog around is a really good time to shoot them. The bears, dude, just throw everything you got at them and hope for the best, because sometimes that's really all you can do. Most of the time that's all you can do. I had a really... God, there was a... Ah! You... Ah, that sucked. Okay. Well... Guess I'm fixing to shoot another wolf. That was surprising. I probably should have looked completely around in here.
Whew.
Oh no! Jeez, wolf! He's being a real jerk. Luckily... Oh my god, really? No way! Oh my god, he died at the same time. That is hilarious. Oh my god, okay. Ah! No! Hurry up and treat the wounds. Okay. Treat that wound. Oh my god, 1% left. Okay, now... Oh Jesus, before it's too late, quick. Put the bedroll down. Oh, there. Oh my gosh, you guys. That was incredible. Oh, that's what I get for screwing around too much with a live wolf in my midst. That was... Whew. You see why I love this game, y'all. Oh. That was a heck of a thing. Okay. Now I guess I'm safe. Both the bear and its pet wolf apparently are dead. Ha! Now I get all your meat. And all your skin. I'll do that later. Let me explore the rest of this place. Maybe there's like 7 more wolves in here or something, I don't know. Might as well check. Whew! Alright, so at this point I've had a lot of pretty good practice at pulling myself back from the brink of death. I hope that has been valuable to anybody that plays this game who's watching. Oh wow. Okay. Because it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but it can be done. If you just try to remain calm and, you know, take care of some basic stuff. Oh, this guy fell off a ledge.
Yeah, nothing useful.
I'm gonna go ahead and use this, torch is probably better lighting anyway. Alright, this guy had food. Alright, this guy had a bad day apparently. That really sucks. Alrighty. Did I see a little... Yeah, I did. Alright, let's go... No. Dead end. I thought there was another, like, passage somewhere back in through here. Let me go a-looking for it. There it is. I hear my flare, and ta-da! This is where the guy fell. Ah, dang it! I just wanted to pick up the rounds. Stop hollering. All right, and if I needed to, there's another rifle, but I don't need it right now. What I do need, however, is a bio break. So if you guys give me just a quick second, I'll be right back with you. Talk amongst yourselves. And we're back. Alright, so... Don't need the extra gun, but it's good to know where it is. Got some ammunition. Plenty of animals to harvest down here. Man, this was a really successful trip to the cave. I'm actually very, very pleased with about the last 20 minutes of gameplay, even though it got really, really rough on me for a second there. Alright, so I'm gonna come over here and harvest this wolf up. Because he's a meaty fella, isn't he? He's in here feasting on deer. Alright, so that's him. Let's go ahead and go get the rest of that deer, and I don't think I... No, let's go in this way. I don't think I harvested this deer yet. I was just looking around. Yeah, I'm just gonna get that pelt. He doesn't have enough meat on him to make it worth my time. Shoot, I don't have anything else to drink. You know, the good thing about being in a cave is that you're indoors, but you can also start a fire any dang where you want. So, I don't know why I keep doing that. This is what I wanted to do. So, let me kind of walk over here, start a fire right there, boil some water real quick. And my fire starting skill is at 100%, so I don't really have to worry about, what? Oh man, I thought I had some, thought I had something on me. Shoot. Well, that was kind of pointless to start that fire then, wasn't it? Now I'm gonna have to start a new one. Yeah, I can't. That's not gonna work. Is there any actual wood in here? Here, let me try to... I don't remember if it's condensed milk that rehydrates you a little. Yeah, it is. Thank God. So glad I had that on me. Alright, I'm getting a little tired of being in this cave, actually. I don't think I want to stay in here very much longer. I'll make it back to the lighthouse before I, you know, find myself on death's door again. I wish I could have made a torch out of that fire. I know I'm using up a whole bunch of matches right now, but it doesn't really matter. I've got plenty of them back at the lighthouse. Maybe there's some wood that I can find over here, hopefully. Oh yeah. Alright, now if I wanted to start a fire, I could probably get away with it. Let me just take a quick peek over here, make sure I'm not missing any firewood that's laying over here. Ah, there is. Yay. Luckily, these are just branches that I can break down with my hands, because, like a dummy, I accidentally harvested my hatchet. Awesome. So I'm pretty much left with only being able to gather what is already, like, laying around. Which is alright, that's fine. Gives me another little added challenge to the game, which I kind of like. I certainly don't have enough fire time to cook anything, but I think I'll be able to squeeze some water out of this. If I'm lucky. Maybe about a liter, we'll see. Sticks don't add very much burn time to a fire, so that's why I collected as many of them as I could before starting. Cool. Nope, I can do 2 liters of water. Nice. And probably 1 piece of meat I can cook. That's helpful. Okay. Let's get our drink on. Start cooking. Let's see which of this is in the worst shape. Yeah, let's do this little hunk of venison. Aw, yeah. Awesome. Oh, never mind. That didn't work. I fully expected it to. Alright, I'm gonna eat this can of peaches, just because it's really heavy. And I'm pretty overburdened as it is. I'm gonna go ahead and bed down in this cave before I start heading back. It's first thing in the morning, so I'm gonna try to sleep for... If I sleep for 8 hours, that'll still give me enough daylight to get back to where I need to be, so hopefully. And puts me in a little bit better condition. At least I know now that I'm not going to get attacked by a bear, which is, you know, there's no way I'd survive it at this, you know, percentage of health. But if I ran into a wolf, I don't think I'd die. So I'm going to go ahead and start trucking. Alright. Did I harvested him, didn't I? Yeah, okay. And you. Good. Good, good, good. Trying to figure out what I can eat to drive the carrying weight down a little bit. Let's eat the dog food. You know, it's survival. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta eat some Alpo. Alright. Let's get the heck out of the murder cave. Alright. Nice weather out. Still plenty of daylight. This ought to be just a nice little stroll. I just kind of want to check over there, make sure I'm not missing anything cool. Every now and then you'll find a fish, like, that had apparently fallen off of the waterfall, like, on top of the ice. So it's just, like, a nice little windfall of food every now and then. Doesn't hurt to look for it. Okay. I know over here... Well, where was it? Oh, over there. Yeah, I'm not going to bother going back for it. Just keep in mind there's rose hips over there. And a dead guy over here. And you know what? I'm feeling like it's time. It's time to go to the Riken and get serious about doing some foraging. I can't believe I've been carrying the freaking hammer around for so long. But it's kind of good that I did, because it's allowed me to break down some wood that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to do without my hatchet. Now, I do have many backup hatchets in another zone, so it's not that big of a deal that I'm missing that particular tool. However, I would really like to have that back. So I'm going to show you guys something later. Oh, look, he's scared of me. He's like, I saw that dude kill a wolf, or a bear. I'm out of here. Deuces, y'all. That's alright, all the wolves around here know my name now. Ah, there's a fish. Do what I tell you. He's barely worth picking up and carrying, but honestly, once I get to the Riken, I'm going to need to have a lot of food and water at my disposal, because we're going to be in there for a while. And ladies and gentlemen, after that particular activity is done, I believe I'll be ending today's session, as there are other things that I unfortunately need to do with my day. Like laundry. The devil's chore. But anyway, you know, since I'm on the subject, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in today and hanging out with me and playing one of my favorite games of all time. been a real treat to interact with everybody and, you know, see questions and comments and be able to talk to you guys, so thank you so much for stopping in. I hope to see you again soon. Please follow us. If you have a channel as well, you can expect a reciprocal follow, because I always love checking out what everybody's playing. Alright. Almost back to the shipwreck, yay! I feel like that was a Herculean effort. Oops, almost dropped some meat. I did not mean to do that. Anyway. Oh, that deer is very lucky I don't need any more meat right now. Yoink! Alright, we're basically home free at this point. I am going to break a couple of crates down in here and carry the wood into the other room. Because you cannot start a fire with coal. Oddly. Oh, that makes sense, I guess, but you can add it about 20-25 minutes into the fire duration, but you cannot start a fire with the coal. So, jeez, I'm really low on matches. I really went through them, didn't I? Dropping meat. Eat something real quick. Alright, see if I can blindly feel my way around in here until I see the furnace. I can't see anything. I really don't want to use one of my 2 matches, but it looks like I have to, because I keep running into a frickin' wall. Alright, there we go. This, folks, is why it pays to use your lantern sparingly and use its fuel sparingly, because it really sucks to get caught without it. I've just been using it because I know there's portions of this game where it's really dark, and unless I'm holding a light source, like, I can kind of see what I'm doing, but nobody watching would be able to see anything. Thank you for watching, Autistic Angel. I appreciate it. Pardon me. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm both accomplishing some cooking, and I'm letting the fire get good and established and hot, so I can add coal to it. Oops, didn't need to do that. And once I add the coal to it, things are going to start happening real fast. I know over here on the left side of this thing I had left some coal, so I'm just going to scoop up some of that, chunk it in here, so I can keep cooking. I want to get everything in my inventory done. And then, you know what, I think I'd like to rest, because it just occurred to me that I'm really tired. I need to probably rest, because if I get real deep into, you know, foraging while I'm this tired, it'll probably be the death of me. So, okay. Let's go ahead. Well, let's eat the venison first. Okay. And get a drink. I've got some soda that I can have for breakfast, I guess. Oh, but that's perfect. I'll to sleep for 8 hours. It'll be a new day. I'll be in better condition. And I'll have plenty of stamina to do some foraging, which ought to be fun. Nah. Not gonna fool with that. Pick up my dang bedroll before I forget it again. Oh, you know what? I'm out of matches. That's right. Ah, dang. Let me see here. I'm just gonna use this flare. Tell you what, guys, I'm gonna run back to the, I'm gonna run back to the lighthouse, and I think then we're gonna call it quits for today. If you want to join me next time, which might be possibly this coming Thursday, around the same time, if you want to join me then, I can show you the process of forging. But right now, I really rather go get all my matches back and kind of stock up a little bit, make sure I've got... Ah! You know what? Before I go any further with this stupid hammer, I'm gonna put that down right inside the ship because I don't feel like carrying the 2 extra kilograms of stuff. I'm already overburdened as it is. And really, the only place that this hammer is useful is in this boat. Alright. So anyway, heading on back. So yeah, next time we'll take a look at forging. We can make arrowheads at that forge. We can also, if we have the right materials, which we're going to have to stock up on those too. We're going to have to go back and find all the gut that we've been leaving out to cure. But we can also make stuff like makeshift knives and a makeshift hatchet, which I'd really love to make before I try to leave this zone. Since I screwed up and messed up my hatchet that I had, I really need one at my disposal again. So we'll do that next time. Once I get back to the lighthouse and can safely take a nap and save. It's a little bit of a walk from here. Let that be a warning to the rest of the wolves around here. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Apparently you didn't hear my warning just now. Anyway, get out of here. Stupid wolf. When I'm playing this game, especially in conditions like this where it's foggy, I'm always looking around myself. I'm always like kind of strafing and looking from side to side and checking behind me. It's real easy for a predator to sneak up on you when it's foggy like this, and when you're, you know, I'm carrying a really loud flare. He could be barking at me and I wouldn't be able to hear him real well. So I you know, keep my head on a swivel, in other words. Yay, we're home. Alright, first things first. got some cured stuff. That's awesome. Let's store some stuff in here again. I didn't wind up using much of the stuff that I took with me, which is good. We'll keep that in case of emergency. Eat some venison. And I'm gonna head on upstairs and hit the hay. Alright folks, so with that we'll pick up right here where we left off next time, probably in 2 days, same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you for watching so much, I really enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time for the next installment of The Sonk Dark.